racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. Murray runs the point with Jones flanking him. And it's Messi in at the 5, roaming the paint. Jones misses.
And that's not exactly the matchup they were looking to exploit there.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Now here's Murray. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Denver. From the arc. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Launches a 3, and another 3 for New Orleans.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Murray with it. Messi picks him up. And here's Jokic outside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
Now here's Brown. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Here's the pick. Pass to Messi. Outside Murray. Clock is at 3. The 3 ball. Fires in the triple.
Over the years, Murray has continued to embrace a bigger role on offense. He's got so much confidence right now.
It's tipped. And it's Murray finishing it off.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Hits the trifecta. Murray's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And Murray, lethal off the dribble, but can do it off the catch as well.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Williamson passes to Jones. They kick it out to Murray. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Gordon with it. He's picked up by Jones. Denver moving it around. Outside Murray. Inside, Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 7 points in the game.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
On the wing, Jones. Misses off the left iron.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Here's Murray with the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
You gotta like the intensity behind Murray's drive. He has no intention there of stopping.
Murray against Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Murray. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Gordon. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Both free throws good from Gordon. 8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Murray from outside. That one is off. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. It's Denver up by 4. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
They've got Tim Hardaway, also Bruce Brown out there. Jonas Valanciunas out there with Johnson. And it's Holmes in at the 4. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Trailing by 4, fires for 3. Deep range from Poole.
No hesitation from Poole. Hits his spot and goes right up.
And after breaking out in his 3rd season and winning a title, Jordan Poole has struggled to recapture that high level. And last season, encouraging Graham.
He was much more efficient with his shooting, B.A. Now, can his defense get back to a championship level? We'll see.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. It was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles derailing a team that, when healthy, looked capable of a top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifting. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Jokic is checked in for Holmes.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Looney puts it on the deck. Here's Queen. And it's off from three-point range. Denver in the lead. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Holmes is checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Matkovic is checked in. Brown can't hit.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Bay against Johnson. And stolen by Brown. Here's Hardaway. Blocked! On the wing, Bay. Covered by Johnson. It's stolen by Johnson. Valanciunas passes to Hardaway. Outside, Brown. And again, it's Denver missing. New Orleans has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Hardaway Jr. cleared for liftoff. Wow.
Here's Matkovic. Again, the Pelicans good for 2. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort, look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want-to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
And Denver making a change here. Brown's checked in.
Yeah, nice shot. Who understands the value of the floater, especially for a guard?
Left side, Johnson. Back to Brown. Denver moving it around. Hardaway finds Brown. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Holmes. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. A nice shot by Hawkins.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Down low. Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Misses the 3. Nuggets trail by 4. Outside Brown. Pass to Johnson. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Johnson's got his first 2 points. New Orleans has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
Nikola Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Hardaway against Bay. Hardaway, the pass to Valanciunas. Johnson finds Valanciunas. Bay from long range. And the Pelicans miss again. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
Here's Hawkins, guarded by Brown. They set the pick. Hey, from long range. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And so Jokic will bring it up for Denver. Johnson with it, now guarded by Bay. Pass to Jokic. Back to Valanciunas. Unloads from 13. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
And again, New Orleans, no good. The 3, Hardaway. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Let's wrap it up and get ready for your target by Arena Entertainment.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One of the stories here, Jordan Poole. Man, is he getting it done today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. We've got Kevon Looney, Sadiq Bey out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Hawkins in a shooting guard. Pelicans trail by 3. And stolen by Jokic. Outside Brown to the inside. Johnson passes to Valanciunas. The kick out to Johnson. Beyond the arc. And again, Denver with a 3.
What a beautiful look. Attacking the defense and then kicking it outside.
Pass to Markovic. Here's Hawkins, guarded by Brown. Poole against Hardaway. Poole's shot is off.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Ted, looking at Jordan Poole, how much you think learning from Stephen Curry helped him out?
Well, B.A., he's been a great role model for Poole on and off the court, showing how to approach the game and inspiring that confidence they both share to take big shots.
Gordon, he's checked in for Denver. Murray comes in for Hardaway and stolen by Brown. Jokic with it, checked by Murray. Now Jokic, he's got 12. Murray inside, he's guarded by Misi. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. New Orleans shooting their first free throw tonight. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Back to you, B.A.
All right, thank you, Allie. Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Rumbling in, Zion. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
Right side, Murray. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Oh, Murray with the touch inside.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Jones from outside. He drops it from range.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon finds Jokic. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Outside Murray. They set the screen. Wide open look. And another basket for New Orleans. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Here's Murray. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got 4 rebounds now. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Hardaway's checked in for Brown.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Murray. He's got 9. Pass to Jokic. Oh, he's a monster. Jokic just flexing out here.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Poole with the ball. Guarded now by Watson. Jokic against Poole. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Jokic. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The drive by Watson. Basket's good. And now an 8-point Denver lead.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Outside Murray. Just 3 on the clock. Second chance shot. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And that'll do it for the third quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Cameron Johnson out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Murray. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Here's Johnson. Back to Murray. 6 to shoot. Shot from 12. Murray can't get that one to fall. Pelicans trail by 6. And here's Bay. He takes it in. And the dunk by Bay.
You're going all out. Bay rushes back on the fast break.
Outside Hardaway. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jordan Poole. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Denver.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And Denver making a change here. Brown's checked in. Hardaway hits them both. And in the draft lottery, the Pelicans falling 4 spots, Tim. The 3rd worst record last season, but earning the number 7 pick.
Well, B.A., they have had a streak of bad luck when you really think about it. They're looking to rise above those setbacks and finally deliver on their potential.
Poole gets it in close.
When Poole gets this close, he knows to go for it. He's not going to waste the chance at all.
Hardaway, the pass to Valanciunas. Outside Johnson. Back to Valanciunas. To the inside. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Valanciunas. And the Nuggets lead by 6. Poole looking it over. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And the way he can twist and turn, it's not easy to stay in front of Poole when he's at the rim.
For the Nuggets, Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. Gordon comes in for Johnson. And Murray subbed in for Hardaway. And a new group getting ready for the Pelicans. Messi, he's checked in for Looney. Williamson comes in for Makovich. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Bay. And Herbert Jones is subbed in for Hawkins. And New Orleans making a change here. Murray's checked in. Jokic with a screen on Jones. Outside Jokic. Oh, he jammed it.
Yeah, dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
And there's the screen. Murray. Gordon pulls it down. Denver leading by 6. Joker coming through. Outside Brown. Going inside. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Free throw drops from Murray.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Jokic. 18 feet out. Yes, sir! Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
Well, Bay knows his team needs this from him, and he's just finding ways to get productive at the arc.
Brown fires. And yes, sir! Matching 3-pointers. Wow.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Takes a 3. Gordon pulls it down. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little. And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Nuggets.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Nikola Jokic.
And when he's dominant on the glass, his team benefits in so many ways. He took a lot of pressure off of his teammates tonight.
Messi inside, working on Jokic, and there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Who's ball?
Don't do anything silly, just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs. Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
From downtown. Oh, it's off. The free is in. And so it's Denver with the W. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For reporter Allie.
Are great passing the ball. They really rack up the assists.
These are the type of teams you want to play for, because you know what? If you pass it, the ball will find you again.
Now Sacramento starting five. Backcourt guards are Schroeder and Levine. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. And it's DeRozan in at the three, the small forward. Now Murray. After Zach Levine missed from long range.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and his athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
And it's Schroeder in the corner. Off target from three-point range. It's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Over to the left wing. Brown's shot is off. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Murray outside. Fires the three. Sabonis grabs the board.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Levine with the slam.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Any thoughts, Richard, on Keegan Murray's progress throughout his career?
Well, he's become more than just an outside shooter. He's worked hard on his defense, his ball movement. Murray is growing into a multifaceted player that they were looking for.
Now here's Murray, following the miss by DeRozan. Now here's Jokic from the arc. The Nuggets with another miss. On the wing, Murray. Schroeder looking over the floor. Schroeder setting the pick for Murray. A miss that time would have put him up. Nuggets have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. I asked him about DeMar DeRozan, specifically how you defend him from the mid-range. He said, quote, "It's tough because his footwork is so good. Our goal is to try to push him out farther and make him take threes if possible. And we'll live with those results. We'll see if their defense is up for the task at hand." Kevin, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Levine. Denver able to drain the three. Launches it from deep. They get it back. DeRozan against Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Nuggets lead by 3.
2 minutes
Brown, the pass to Johnson. Levine against Murray. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Levine passes to Murray. Back to Levine. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
The belief of Levine, willing to do that in a game, man.
And a new front office taken over in Sacramento, Richard, this past summer.
Not to mention first-time head coach Doug Christie taking over the sidelines, and significant change to this roster. It'll all be judged by the results on the floor as usual.
Now Murray, following the three-point attempt by Aaron Gordon. Fires from the wing. Murray, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Denver's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Gordon for three, and the three ball is good. Gordon's got his second bucket of the night.
And Gordon understands the importance of stretching the floor, and he remains a capable three-point shooter.
And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And again, Denver with the triple.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick two at the other end.
Your kicks to Murray. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray outside. Over to the wing. Baseline try. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's the Denver Nuggets bringing the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Hardaway is out there with Brown. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Holmes in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Stolen by Ellis. Here's Eubanks. In the corner, it's McDermott. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Denver leading by 10. There's Brown with the three. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Charge a screen on Brown. Monk for three. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Denver's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Took him no time at all on that one. Watson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? Thank you, Allie. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. The Kings trail by 14. Wide open. And the jumper is good.
Monk can always give this team an infusion of energy with his shooting.
And so Brown will bring it up for Denver. At one point, they led by 16. Monk for three. And Valanciunas pulls it down. The Nuggets leading by 12. And the turnover again by Denver. The Kings have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And we saw last season the Nuggets GA in the final week of the regular season making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Monk's shot's good.
Probably didn't need the fade on that shot, but he might have thought the defender was a little bit closer.
Screened by Valanciunas. Watson's shot is off. The Kings trail by 10. Charge passes to Ellis. Monk for three. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Over in the corner, Brown. The Nuggets with another miss. Kings have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Back to Monk and taken away by Brown. For three. Holmes kicks to Hardaway. That'll go on McDermott.
Doug McDermott.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Watson, that's for 2. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Monk attacking. Out left to the wing. McDermott passes to Ellis. The 3. Cans it from downtown. Ellis has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Kings. Valanciunas finds Watson. Screened by Valanciunas. Here's Hardaway. He's guarded by Ellis. Launches a 3, and Tim Hardaway Jr. for 3. Hardaway has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Charge outside. Charge with the screen for Monk. Pass to McDermott. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball. Ellis has got 6 points.
It seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Now, here's Monk. Another 3 for Sacramento.
This is a big reason why Monk is so important. It's his accuracy.
Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. It's good from the top of the key. He has 5.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Takes a 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Hardaway has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Nuggets. Monk, left side. And the first half is now in the books. Nuggets lead by 9. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
19.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. Great performance by Tim Hardaway Jr.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Here's who Doug Christie is starting in the second half. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Sabonis. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Not many centers can be called a floor general, but with his passing, Sabonis definitely qualifies.
Murray with it now, guarded by Schroeder. Gordon with a screen on Levine. Brown wide open. Again, the Nuggets score.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now, here's Jokic. Following the missed shot by Sabonis.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
DeRozan passes to Murray. Kick out to Levine. Clock at 6. Outside DeRozan. Over Johnson. On the wing, DeRozan. From deep. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets leading by 11. Jokic passes to Brown. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Back to Brown. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Jokic, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the miss by DeRozan. A nice shot by Brown.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Johnson outside. In the corner, Murray with it. Gordon with a screen on Schroeder. On the wing, Gordon. Wide open look here for Murray. Off target with his three. The Kings trail by 12. And it's Schroeder missing. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Brown with it. Now defended by Levine. Johnson gets the bucket.
Look at the release from Johnson, getting that shot off before the defenders can close out.
You know, Richard, there's a lot to like about Cam Johnson, especially if he's on the floor for your team.
Oh, it's simple, Kevin. He gives you length at 6'8" on defense. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He has skills that every team wants and needs.
Here's Brown. He's got 10. Pass to Gordon. From past the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Levine's shot is off.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Energy and activity. That's what Murray provides this team.
It's off his foot. And the officials saying it was kicked. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Sacramento making some changes. Ellis finds Eubanks. They set the pick. Monk for 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Monk's got 10.
You know, you got to admire the range that this guy has. Monk just no fear when he pulls up from deep.
Hardaway passes to Watson. Stolen by Ellis. He gets it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Holmes in at the 4-man position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And that one's good, Ellis.
Oh, he's been doing all he can to keep this competitive, but he needs some support.
Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 4 rebounds now tonight. Sharch finds Eubanks. On the wing, Monk. He's covered by Brown. Over in the corner, Ellis. Another 3 for Sacramento. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
It's stolen by Monk. And now Sacramento on the break. Eubanks with it. Valanciunas is there. The shot by Monk is no good. The Nuggets leading by 11. Holmes passes to Watson. Outside Hardaway. The kick out to Brown. 5 on the clock. Valanciunas does not go.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Launches it. Valanciunas with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 11. Holmes with a screen on Saric. Brown! Three! Good!
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
From 13. Tried for the putback, but can't get it to go. Can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 14. Fully pumped. He's off from 3. Nuggets have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. The 3 doesn't go. And for Sacramento, they're shooting a low 30% mark from the field.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Valanciunas fires. Knocks down the 3.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Denver.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seems.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Jokic.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. Keegan Murray comes in for Saric. Zach LaVine's checked in for Malik Monk. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Ellis.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Murray! The long shot, no good. Now Levine takes the 3, a three-pointer, good.
And that's a great sign for this team. When Murray is moving the ball, the offense is so much better.
Beyond the arc. That one misses. Here's Sacramento now. It's a 13-point game. Knocks down the 3.
3 points.
Jokic, no problem with the wide-open jam.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
It's stolen by Schroeder. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. And as always,
And it's going to be New Orleans off the tip. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. And it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot. And the first shot of the night for him, missing.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Murray, no good. And Levine has got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. And here's Sabonis outside. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And if you give him a good enough look, Sabonis will make you pay from range.
Murray, a screen on DeRozan. Goes up from the top of the key. Pass to Poole. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Outside Murray. Picked by Misi from outside the arc. Murray, no good. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Misi with it, and Sabonis picks him up defensively. Pass to Williamson. DeRozan against Murray, and he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, what a great target Zion makes for on the lob. Nobody's going to get to the ball except him.
Here's DeRozan. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Pulls it. The rebound by Murray.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Kept alive. Out to Schroeder. Here's Levine for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
You can't forget about Levine from deep.
Murray for 3. Sinks it from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Stan, there seems to be an impatience to this Kings organization. Continuity is not the order of the day.
Well, yeah, B.A., and it can be disorienting for the players. You don't want to become complacent, but there's got to be a happy medium and some stability.
Here's DeRozan. Nails the wide-open jumper.
Oh, the lost art of the mid-range jumper. DeRozan dialing it in.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Zion Williamson is a force offensively, but now he's applying his physical gifts to the other end of the court. He said, quote, teams were hunting me on defense. Watching the film, I didn't like that. I just started taking a lot more pride in it, working on it so I can hold my own. Guys,
Locking in. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Yeah, and he doesn't take a lot of threes, but there DeRozan answers with one of his own.
54 seconds left in the opening quarter. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Murray for 3, and another Sacramento 3.
I mean, totally comfortable in the corner. Murray has that shot dialed in.
From deep. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And so the ball out of bounds. DeRozan touched it last.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Murray, no good. DeRozan finds Sabonis. And here's Levine, guarded by Poole. Here's the 3, and Levine gets it to go on the assist from Sabonis. Levine's got 6 points.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
Taking a look at Sacramento, they've got Malik Monk. Drew Eubanks out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Keon Ellis, and it's McDermott in at the small forward position. Fires from the wing. Another one falls for Sacramento. And Graham, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Here's Saric. Another one falls for Sacramento.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front, and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Back to Bay. Shot to stop the run. Unable to get that one.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
And again, New Orleans no good. The Kings lead by 8. Pass to McDermott. Back to Monk. For 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Jones from outside. Pure from three-point range.
And Jones is such a confident shooter, especially from outside the arc.
McDermott from outside. And the Kings with another 3.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And what an assertive shot by Bay, putting down the answer.
And the new front office for New Orleans aiming to set a high standard, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., amidst some adversity with help, the Pelicans have to focus what's in their hands to control and leave no stone unturned in chasing greatness.
Knocks down the long J. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
On for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Alvarado, the pass to Jones. Takes the 3, and another 3 for New Orleans.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Saric, the pass to Eubanks. And there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Ellis. Gets to the corner and hits it. Ellis has got 5 now. Pelicans trail by 4. Alvarado with it. He's picked up by Ellis. Pass to Matkovic. Wide open. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
Outside Monk. McDermott outside. Shot clock at 6. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 5.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Outside Jones. There's a screen. 4-3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Yeah, Jones has the skills to put on a show offensively if he can get in a good rhythm.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. McDermott can't get it to go. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Bay from long range. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's New Orleans up 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Murphy and Zion at the small and power forward. Jordan Poole out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Misi in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. It has been special watching Zion since he came into the league, hasn't it, Stan?
Look, B.A., I'll tell you this. Zion is unique in the way he plays the game. Not many guys are even capable of doing the things he does. Players like him don't come around often.
Fires from deep. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
New Orleans leading by 8. Poole outside. Williamson with a screen on Sabonis. Look at Poole showing the range.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Murray, a screen on DeRozan. From the wing, Murray, no good. And so Sabonis will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Levine, fires the 3. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. Levine's got 11 points.
Well, every coach loves those corner threes, especially for a Zach Levine.
Schroeder passes to DeRozan, takes it inside, exploding to the rim. DeRozan, my goodness.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. And again, New Orleans no good. Kings trail by 4. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Now here's Levine. Tight defense on him. And the 3 off target. New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 from outside. And look at Williamson finish the oop.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
3 points.
Williamson with a screen on Schroeder. Murray from outside. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Yeah, this has been an outstanding night for Murray. Consistent, efficient, doing it all at the offensive end.
New Orleans leading by 4. Murray scanning the floor. No good on the 3. Sacramento has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Levine way outside. Another 3 for Sacramento.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
It's Poole on the wing. Back to Murray. This one for 3. Back to Poole. Puts up a 3. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. And now it's a 7-point New Orleans lead. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul. And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Monk for three. The Pelicans pull it in. Matkovic has got 4 rebounds now. Jones from outside. The rebound by Eubanks. Kings trail by 7. Here's Monk. Sacramento again missing.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And there's the call on Drew Eubanks. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Bay with a screen on McDermott. He got it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's DeJounte Murray. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Taking a look at the Kings. Dario Saric is out there with Drew Eubanks. Then there's Doug McDermott. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Ellis in at the point guard position.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Here's Eubanks. And Bay pulls it down.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Lets the three fly, and the Kings with another three.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Alvarado outside. Pass to Jones. Here's Matkovic. Eubanks defending. 5 to shoot. Back to Jones. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Alvarado outside. Jacks up a three, and he nails it.
Well, it's a three-point shooting lead. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
He launches. Shot's no good.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And there's a pick. The three is off.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. Murray comes in for Saric. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for McDermott. And it's Zach LaVine in for Monk. From deep, the triple drop.
His three-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it.
Murray, good from way out.
The response, Murray wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Murray, a screen on DeRozan. Outside Murray. Wide open. Down it goes.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for that. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
LaVine fires, and stolen by Williamson. Jordan Poole. He's off from three. Kings trail by 8. For three. The three ball is down.
And DeRozan, an excellent passer, finding his open teammate.
Murray. The jumper is good. Sacramento has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Now LaVine. Press on the wing, defended by Murray, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's foul number 2 for him.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Let's loose for 3. Can't get it to go. The ball's knocked loose.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
It's stolen by Poole. Williamson outside. Puts up the tray. Four on the clock. Fires the 3. Oh, the shot is off. And so here's Sacramento. DeRozan fires. It's good from beyond the arc.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Williamson into the lane.
Gotta love how they just maintain their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Bucket! And so it's New Orleans winning this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do
basketball. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pelicans, Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Jordan Poole is out there with Murray. And it's Messi in at the center position. Well, Clark, everyone's picking the same team to win this one. They're clear favorite.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, and they should be. But you can't take anybody lightly in the NBA. As the underdog, you have no expectations. And sometimes that can free you up to play your best basketball, which gives you a chance to maybe catch that opponent who's the favorite off guard.
Wide open look here for Murray. And another 3 for New Orleans.
How impressive was that shot from Murray? I mean, you make one on us, I'll come right back at you is what he's saying.
And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Brown. That's his first foul. Now here's Murray. He's covered by Watson. Open shot by Murray and misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Denver. It's a 3-point game. Gordon with a screen on Poole. Gordon outside for Murray. Pass to Watson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And they pick up 2.
I know Jokic would perhaps rather find penetration, but he can hit these mid-range looks as well.
Mark, there's no question Peyton Watson is a player on the rise.
Yeah, and I think his ceiling is pretty high. I mean, he's a high-effort guy, seems to be a high-character guy because he's always ready whenever his number is called, and he produces in short stints of playing time. And the versatility he brings defensively, major value added.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. He takes it in, and that one is hammered home.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
That bucket in no time at all. He's got 8.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Willie Green and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Gordon with a screen on Poole. Watson's shot is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
There's a good screen for 3. Murray, good on the 3-point shot. Murray's got 9 points.
Well, I tell you what, that's a sight for sore eyes to see Murray connecting from distance, because when he's doing that, it really opens things up for him because we know he can get to the basket.
And new leadership for the Pelicans. Drake looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
Love the response from Jokic. His competitive spirit turned up high.
Murray down low, covered by Brown. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight. Now, here's Jokic, defended by Messi. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Pelicans shooting their first foul shots of the night here. The first free throw is good. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
1:06 left in the first quarter. And Messi throws it down.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand punch.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
For 3, Murray, the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And that one's good, Jokic.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
Murray outside. Six on the shot clock. And that one is stuffed right through.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And so it's Trey Murphy making highlights for the New Orleans Pelicans. Going on an absolute rampage. Puck. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New Orleans.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So out there for the Nuggets right now. Brown out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Strother in at the small forward position. Hawkins kicks to Bay. Pass to Alvarado. The 3.
Takes his defensive work seriously. Hardaway Jr. proving to be a difficult stopper.
The three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Bay, and Bay throws it down.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Johnson. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
And you're not going to pass up that kind.
This past postseason, the Nuggets, Clark, were a part of 2 thrilling Game 7 series.
Yes, indeed they were. They beat the Clippers in the first round and then fell to the Thunder in a very competitive series and ended up giving the eventual NBA champs their toughest test of the postseason.
Here's Bay. Yep, that one goes. Bay's got 4 points this quarter.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
Got that one up quick.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. This season, new broadcasting deals are kicking in for the NBA. Commissioner Silver said we dramatically increased the number of primetime broadcast exposures to a level almost unthinkable from my early days in the league. In fact, the NBA is now set for basically nightly national broadcasts. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that update.
Far from just a perimeter threat now, Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
Here's Brown. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Hardaway. Kicks it out to Johnson. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper. Here's Hawkins. And again, New Orleans with the triple. You know, he's going to continue to vary those if that's how they're going to do it. Out to the right wing.
Valanciunas. Tight defense on him. Pass to Strother. 5 to shoot. Valanciunas with a screen on Jones. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up. Take the initiative and make something happen. When you find some room, take advantage. Rise up and fire.
Here's Hardaway. And Valanciunas kicks to Hardaway. To the inside.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man. A solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Out to Hardaway, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And the basket by Alvarado. 41 seconds left here in the second. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Strother. An easy 2 points on the layup. Strother's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And Jones slams it in.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Alvarado passes to Hawkins. Here's Bay. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll return shortly.
Let's rev it up. And get ready for your pocket bite. It's tonight's arena entertainment.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Without question, Trey Murphy displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. DeJounte Murray is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Messi in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. And Craig, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
And stolen by Murray. Here's Williamson. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And this team encourages Zion to be assertive inside. They know how skilled and overpowering he can be.
Jordan finds Jokic. Hands the shot with nobody near him. That's 10 points for Jokic.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Watson with it, outguarded by Murray. And it's Jamal Murray with the 3.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Brown, the pass to Gordon. Jokic on top. He's got 10. Down low. Oh, throw it down. Nikola Jokic.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. He's got 19.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Guys?
Taking that long view approach. Okay, thank you, Allie. Count the basket. And that's now 7 points for Jamal Murray.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Murray sets a screen for Poole. Good on the shot. And the Pelicans lead by 11. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon with a screen on Poole. Brown finds Murray. Jokic passes to Gordon. Lock at 6. Too easy inside from Jokic.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
That bucket in no time at all. Murray's got 15 points.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about him.
Brown against Poole. A nice shot by Brown. He has 5.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Back to Messi. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Jokic passes to Brown. He was all alone on that one.
Boy, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
15 seconds left to play in the third. And Murray, here we go.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce. Pick your poison.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Pelicans. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Taking a look at the Nuggets. We've got Johnson. Bruce Brown is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Dropper in at small forward.
When Brown gets ahead of steam, headed to the hoop, it's hard to stay in front of him.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball are most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality and strength.
Back to Johnson, just 5 on the clock. Here's Valanciunas. Whistle blows, bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And the 7-footer Valanciunas with the foul. A big who isn't just skilled, but also brings that toughness.
Outside, Jones sinks the triple.
He was free to fire at his leisure there. Not much resistance.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Valanciunas. It's stolen by Jones. And now the Pelicans on the break. Back to Bay. Pass to Alvarado. And here's Bay. Shoots. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. And it's a 10-point Pelican lead. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pelicans.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Here's Strother. He's covered by Hawkins. Brown. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
A guy who knows how to finish inside. Brown gets it done in the paint.
There's the drive.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there. A different look for Denver. Williamson a screen on Murray. Oh, the devastating double clutch dunk.
Oh, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And stolen by Williamson. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Denver making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets, number 10.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. 5 on the clock. Murray. It's off.
That's exactly what you want to see. Your big men playing big. Strong board.
Now Williamson. Outside Murray. It's stolen by Brown. On the wing, Hardaway. Guarded by Poole. And 1:01 left in the 4th quarter. Brown! No good from 3.
Not a good shot at all, but that's what happens when you get desperate.
Stolen by Brown. Here is Gordon. Now Brown. Count it goes for 3.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
That could have been the end of it. Instead, he hands them a lifeline.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain crack.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Hayes checked in for Ed Nisi.
Number 41.
And here is Poole. Outside Murray. Shoots the 3. Does not go in. And we've got a a timeout from David Adelman. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
They're in a tough spot right now. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
Poked loose and stolen by Williamson. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it off for the W. What a show they...
Hey, Grant, is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Brown at the 2, Johnson at the 3. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Murray, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
The 3, and Sabonis the bucket on the assist from Schroeder.
A pretty careful three-point shooter. Sabonis clearly liked that look.
Screen by Gordon. Back to Brown. Pass to Jokic. DeRozan against Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. He shoots it. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
An efficient shooter like Jokic will always find points. All he needs is the ball.
Outside for Levine. And the Kings with another 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Last season, Richard, the Kings traded away De'Aaron Fox after 7 years with the organization.
And remember, they chose to trade Tyrese Halliburton in an attempt to build around Fox. And now they're both gone. Sacramento is right back at square one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does. No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Here's DeRozan. Following that last three-pointer by Denver. Shoots over Johnson, and it's DeRozan missing.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Down low, Jokic passes to Johnson. It's rebounded by Sabonis. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And it's Denver with a rebound. Gordon, right side. Denver moving it around. Brown passes to Jokic. Takes a 3. Counted from distance. Jokic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I mean, with his three-point shooting, Jokic is able to draw opposing bigs out on the perimeter, and that opens up driving lanes for him and his teammates.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Here's Sabonis. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Nah, you can't fall for that shot fake because Sabonis, he will go right into that contact every time.
When you think of versatile bigs, Domantas Sabonis comes to mind pretty quickly, RJ.
He's at the top of the list in that regard. Capable of scoring on all 3 levels while also hitting the boards hard. And his passing, well, that's what makes him special.
Now here's Jokic. 10 points for him. And again, Denver with a 3.
You don't leave Jokic alone in the corner. I mean, that's just asking for trouble.
Schroeder passes to Sabonis. DeRozan, left side. Bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Jokic, yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. And that's 15 points for Nikola Jokic. Schroeder passes to Murray. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
DeRozan against Johnson. DeRozan outside. Basket counts. DeRozan's got 6.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
DeRozan with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively, and he comes up with a bucket.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Murray finds Jokic. Fade away. Rebound by Sacramento. 32 seconds left to play in the first. Here's DeRozan. No dice from the high post. And Gordon has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. On the take. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Johnson a screen on Sabonis. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Jokic has got 19 points.
The shot selection of Jokic is sublime. So intelligent at recognizing when he should look to score.
Outside Murray. Back to DeRozan. Gets it off. And it's
have 2 minutes to review.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off.
It's been all about Nikola Jokic for Denver. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. More 2K action in just a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
They've got Malik Monk. He's out there with Keon Ellis. Doug McDermott out there with Drew Eubanks. And it's Jones in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Brown, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And stolen by McDermott. Jones up top, defended by Holmes. Back to Jones. From the corner, another one falls for Sacramento.
Maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Back to Brown. Lets it go from deep. And it's Watson missing. The Kings shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Ellis. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Hardaway against Monk. Hardaway, the pass to Watson. Inside. Holmes finds Valanciunas. Clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get one up. And again, it's Denver missing. After having trailed for a while, they could retake the lead.
Nice effort to battle back and put themselves in this position.
Pass to Brown. And again, it's Denver missing.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
McDermott outside. Let's go with a 3. Sacramento again missing. Denver's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And it's Watson missing.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you gotta make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this game.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Denver making a change here. Strother's checked in, and it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
Such a great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Back to Ellis. Fires the 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Sacramento passing it around. Ellis outside. Pass to Monk. Fires from deep. Hardaway grabs the board. Denver has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Brown can't hit. The Kings have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Monk looking around. Ellis outside. There's a screen. 4-3. Rebounded by Denver. To the middle. And here's Brown for 3. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
3 points.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Watson passes to Hardaway. Puts up a three. And again, Denver with a three.
You don't have to ask Hardaway twice. If the shot's available, he'll take it.
Pass to Clifford. Will it go? And he dumps it down.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's Hardaway. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
And that's impressive. When Monk is firing and hitting like this, watch out.
Pass to Strother. Screen by Watson. Inside. Here's Brown. Three-pointer. And again, Denver with a three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Denver leading by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum line. They're thinking about the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for David Adelman. They've got Peyton Watson. Bruce Brown is out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Strother in at the 3, the small forward. Harder, good.
It's almost like he has a bird's-eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
You know, people call DeMar DeRozan the modern master of the mid-range.
Well, he's earned that with his mid-range efficiency and scoring. It's an area a lot of offenses overlook now, but DeMar, he is the exception to the rule.
Gordon with a screen on Carter. Pass to Jokic. Launches it. Out to Gordon. On the wing, Murray. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Screen by Gordon. Here's the 3. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by Gordon.
And hey, I mean, Murray will take the corner 3 when it's given to him. You got to chase him off this line.
And Sabonis gets it to go.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Gordon finds Jokic with the runner. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
And Jokic doesn't get a lot of lift on his shot, but he doesn't need it. I mean, he is money in the mid-range.
Denver ball.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Outside Brown. Launches a 3. And it's Jokic missing. Sacramento has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Yes, so tough to defend. Murray's smooth, and he's got size, and he's agile, too.
Gordon outside. Here's Brown. Misses the 3.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Levine. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Brown. Gordon outside. Connects from downtown. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Nice work by Gordon, stretching the floor, opening things up with his range.
Levine passes to Murray. Stolen by Jokic. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Denver shooting their first free throw of the night here. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Jokic. This one for 3. The rebound by Carter. Kings trail by 3. Sabonis, the pass to Carter. Pulls it from the corner. That one doesn't drop. The Nuggets have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Gordon outside. And stolen by Murray. Oh, there's the alley. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And when DeMar DeRozan is cooking with grease, he is borderline unstoppable. And he's feeling it right now.
Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And he sinks the second.
There's an old school feel to DeMar's game. He'll hit you with a pull-up mid-range J. It makes DeRozan really tough to guard. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
On the wing, DeRozan. From downtown. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Johnson with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Johnson with a bucket.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
DeRozan passes to Carter. Outside for Levine. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly. Yes! Levine inside.
Basically a Hail Mary, and Levine got the benefit of the doubt.
Gordon outside. Back to Jokic. Denver moving it around. Shoots over Sabonis. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Jokic has got 25 points in the game. Kicks it to DeRozan. Levine against Brown. Gordon with a steal. And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team. Substituting on the court.
Hardaway on the wing. Monk covers. Outside Watson. 2 on the clock. And no good.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Malik Monk is out there with Keon Ellis. Then there's Dario Saric, and it's Clifford in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers? Taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
6 to shoot. For 3, Hardaway. He buries it from 3. And the Nuggets lead by 1. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Back to Monk. Pass to Clifford. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Here's Pickett. The 3 is up. Ellis with a rebound. Saric against Hardaway. Ellis passes to Saric. Off target with the 3. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Hardaway. 3-pointer. Great D that time from Monk.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Ellis, good.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Monk against Hardaway. It's Watson on the wing. That misses.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off. Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Monk against Murray. Sabonis outside. Now Murray. Here's Monk outside DeRozan. Now Monk. He launches. Jokic with a rebound. Outside Brown. Now Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the
Now
game.
Jokic.
2 minutes.
Oh, a perfect jumper.
I-C-E, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
Oh no, that was a huge turnover. That cannot happen at this point in the game.
Jokic with a screen on Monk. Now Jokic. Takes a shot. Hits the running jumper.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Levine with a screen on Johnson. DeRozan. DeRozan with a step and converts.
There are guys that can take that shot, and there are guys that can make that shot. DeRozan loves having the ball in these big moments because he understands how to deliver.
Outside Murray. From deep. Buries it from outside.
And this is why they go to Murray in critical spots of the game. He just knows how to come through. Ooh.
The Nuggets lead by 3. Beyond the arc. Monk pulls it down.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him. And the physical style Murray plays with will serve him well in this league.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 2 here. Ellis is checked in for Monk, and so he hits both. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Here's Jokic, and that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Jokic with it, and Sabonis picks him up defensively. Right side Brown, shot clock at 5. Jokic fires! Gordon. It's stolen by Ellis. Levine outside, from downtown. Oh, off target from downtown. Murray, counted.
Quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
So a close game.
End of the game.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. For Rich.
the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Murray out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Misi in at the center, locking down the middle. And here is Murray. After DeJounte Murray was able to get the triple.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Poole outside and taken away by Ellis. Floats it up for Murray. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And this is why you lob passes Murray's way, because he is so good at catching and finishing.
That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Ellis goes in, out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. We talked about how to play defense against DeJounte Murray. Coach said, well, DeJounte has made it no secret he plays better with the ball in his hands. So obviously, we want to force him to give it up and act as more of a shooter whenever we can. That's easier said than done, but even if it happens a few times, that can change the game. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Three-pointer. For the three, and Trey Murphy hits from deep.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Last season for the Pelicans, Tim, one to forget. Absolutely decimated by injury.
Well, unfortunately, that's been the norm for Zion Williamson, but the extent of it throughout the roster was mind-boggling. They're trying to reset, and they're hoping things go differently this season.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
And Poole gets it to go.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Ellis, the pass to DeRozan. Takes a three. They get it again. Sabonis kicks to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Back to Sabonis. Over Misi. It's deflected. Murray against Ellis. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Count that one.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Deep two from Murray. It's hauled in by the Kings. Levine inside the three-point line. Puts it in off the nasty crossover.
Easy to be in awe of Levine. Exceptional with the basketball and has some tricks up his sleeve.
A minute 20 left in the first. Beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Murray, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Murray. Kings moving the ball around. Good on the triple.
Levine with that high-arching shot from the corner.
Murray against Ellis. Back to Murray. Launches it. Rebound by Murray. The Kings trail by 5. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Ellis kicks to Murray. Back to Levine. And Levine with the slam.
A way to seize the opportunity. Levine just smashing that one home.
Murray scanning the floor. Williamson is screen on DeRozan. And so it's Trey Murphy making highlights for the New Orleans Pelicans. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And another thing they've done well is attack the offensive glass. Whenever a shot goes up, they're very aggressive and physical getting after that basketball.
Malik Monk out there at Carter. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. It's Clifford at the four-man position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the Kings are great offensively, but looking for continued improvement on the other end. Head coach Doug Christie said, defensively, what I'm asking them to do, the level of intensity, is difficult. I want you to play so hard that you raise your hand and say, quote, I need to come out of the game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And now the Kings, fast break. Floats it up for Monk. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Alvarado. And again, New Orleans has no up. Monk, left side. Schroeder outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Jones from outside. Buries it from three-point range. Jones has got 6 here in this quarter.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that shot.
Carter finds Monk. Monk sets the screen for Schroeder. Bay pulls it in. And it's Bay with the ball for New Orleans. They lead by 4. Jones for 3. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. From outside the arc. And it's Carter missing. New Orleans has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. The shot by Hawkins, no good. Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. No good from outside. The Kings have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Otkovich with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 4. Jones, no one around him. And the 3 off target. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Again, the miss by the Kings. To the paint, to the right side. Here's Alvarado. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. So we've seen the NBA, Tim, embrace analytics more and more over time. That's something you caught on to early in your career.
Well, there is no doubt, Kevin, that they're starting to go more to the analytics. The eye test is really important when you look at just what makes good basketball. But the numbers sometimes can tell you things you didn't even realize as a coaching staff.
As a broadcaster, what numbers do you look at normally right off the top? What things are telltales for you?
One thing that I really look at as opposed to individual plus minus, give me that group of 5 plus minus. That way I know which units are really getting it done together.
Oh, I love that. The Kings trail by 13. Schroeder up top, defended by Jones. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Hawkins shot good.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Carter, plays it up and banks it in.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Pelicans leading by 17. Alvarado passes to Bay. Back to Alvarado. And Bay now top of the key. With 1 on the clock, and it is good! The buzzer! Wow!
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock.
Nice job.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of a possession.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Pelicans lead by 19. Live from Golden One Center. Here Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Trey Murphy displaying his skills today.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Jordan Poole is out there with Murray. And it's Messi in at the 5, down low. And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
The 3 from Poole. Kicks it out to Williamson. For 3. Offensive rebound. Fires the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
And Murray's got the ball here for New Orleans. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Here's Levine. Up and in on the layup. Levine's got 9.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Took him no time at all on that one. Murray's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for New Orleans. And then Levine with the jam.
Without a doubt, one of the game's most graceful athletes. Levine just seems to glide down the lane.
Puts it up. No good off the front iron. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Sacramento moving it around. Poole with the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Shot from the wing. Outside for Murray. Nice jump shot. Good. Murray's got 8 points in the quarter.
And this coaching staff wants Murray to be the shot caller. Let him run the pick and roll and just make things happen.
DeRozan's shot is off.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Kevin, back over to you.
He certainly plays without fear. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
We've got 1:48 left in the 3rd. Poole, a screen on DeRozan.
Stellar defense from DeRozan, using his athleticism well to just alter the shot.
Murray. It's rebounded by Poole.
Well, that's a tough matchup for the offense there. It's a low probability on that shot.
Here's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Poole's got 5.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Jacks up a 3, and the Pelicans hit again from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And dynamite in his legs. And DeRozan detonates at the rim.
Poole, no good. For Sacramento, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
For Sacramento, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11.
Such a gifted scorer. When Levine is this locked in, the defense is in for a long night.
The 3 from Poole. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Levine looking around. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's New Orleans cruising in. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Carter. He's out there with Malik Monk. Dario Saric is out there with Dennis Schroeder. It's Clifford at the power forward. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Pelicans leading by 22. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Monk for 3. Matkovic with the rebound. Matkovic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Jones for 3, sinks the three-pointer. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane, space and pace type offenses?
There is no question. It's become something that's a priority for teams now. And I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific. They set the pick. Over to the wing. This one for 3. Drops in the tray.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
With his first shot attempt, Matkovic's shot is off. Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Monk with the ball. Jones covering. Pass to Hawkins. Takes the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
3.
Jones has got 3 assists in the game. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for New Orleans.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Saric with the screen for Monk. Hits it from three-point range.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Pass to Matkovic. It's stolen by Saric.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Well, coaches love that hustle. Not only getting the extra possession, but then converting it.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
He kicks to Hawkins. Here's Matkovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's a screen. The tray. Bay, no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Monk outside. From downtown, it's hauled in by Hawkins. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pelicans.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Trey Murphy.
Well, it's a great night for him, and his impact goes beyond the box score. The relentless energy he plays with fuels his team.
And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Carter. Pass to Clifford. Again, the miss by the Kings. New Orleans dictating the flow. And here's Hawkins. Lets it go with the three. Drains the three-pointer.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Again, the Pelicans score.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Here is Hawkins. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer.